If you get injured in the next 10 minutes, there's a high chance the thing that could save your life is already inside your house. Not in a first aid kit, not some expensive survival gear, just everyday items you've ignored your entire life. And here's the dangerous part. Most people will never realize their real use until they're in a situation where it's too late. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you're going to look at your own home completely differently. 1. Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil might seem like nothing more than a kitchen item, but in a survival situation, it becomes incredibly valuable. It reflects body heat, which means you can use it to stay warm in cold conditions by wrapping it around yourself or lining a shelter. It also works as a signaling tool when sunlight hits it, allowing you to reflect light over long distances. You can even shape it into a small container to heat or boil water over a flame. In extreme cases, it can help create sparks when used with a battery. It's thin, simple, but surprisingly powerful. 2. Plastic bottle. A plastic bottle becomes much more than trash once it's empty. In a survival situation, it can help purify water using sunlight through a process called solar disinfection. By filling it with clear water and leaving it under direct sun, UV rays begin reducing harmful microorganisms. It can also be used to store water safely, which is one of the most critical survival needs. Additionally, it can act as a container for carrying small items or even be cut and reshaped into tools. It's one of the most versatile objects you already own. 3. Duct tape. Duct tape is often joked about as a universal fix, but in survival, that's actually true. It can seal leaks, repair broken gear, reinforce weak structures, and hold materials together under stress. It can also be used to secure bandages or support minor injuries when proper medical supplies aren't available. Twisted together, it can even form a strong cord for tying or carrying. Its strength and flexibility make it one of the most reliable items in any emergency. When things start falling apart, duct tape helps hold them together. 4. Mirror. A small mirror may not seem important, but it can be one of the most powerful signaling tools available. When sunlight hits it, it can reflect light over miles, making it easier for rescuers to spot you. This is especially useful when your voice can't carry far enough. It can also be used for personal inspection of injuries in hard-to-see areas. Even a small reflective surface can make a big difference in getting attention when you need help. In survival, visibility is everything. 5. Cooking oil. Cooking oil is something you use daily, but in emergencies, it becomes fuel. It can be used to create a small lamp by soaking a cloth and lighting it carefully, providing steady light in darkness. It can also help start fires by increasing burn time when applied to kindling. Additionally, it can protect metal tools from rust by creating a thin barrier. In a situation where resources are limited, having something that burns consistently is extremely valuable. It's not just for cooking anymore. 6. Socks. A simple pair of socks can do far more than protect your feet. They can be used to filter debris from water before purification, making it safer to drink. They can also protect wounds, or be wrapped around hands for warmth in cold conditions. Filled with soft material, they can even act as padding or support for injuries. Socks can also be used as storage pouches for small items. It's a basic item, but its flexibility makes it surprisingly useful. 7. Toothpaste. Toothpaste has more uses than most people realize. It can help soothe minor burns or insect bites due to its cooling effect. It can also clean small wounds when nothing else is available. In addition, it can be used to clean foggy surfaces like glasses or mirrors, improving visibility. Some types can even polish metal surfaces slightly. It's not a replacement for proper medical supplies, but it can help in small but important ways. Something so common can quietly become useful. 8. Trash bags. Trash bags are one of the most versatile items in your home. A heavy-duty bag can be used as a rain cover to keep you dry, or as a ground sheet to insulate you from cold surfaces. It can also collect and store water, which is essential in survival situations. In emergencies, it can even be turned into a basic shelter by blocking wind and trapping heat. Lightweight and waterproof, it solves multiple problems at once. Most people underestimate it completely. 9. Shoelaces. Shoelaces are stronger and more useful than they appear. They can be used to tie equipment, secure objects, or build simple structures. In emergencies, they can also help support injuries or act as temporary bindings. Because they are flexible and durable, they adapt easily to different situations. They can even be used in creative ways for trapping or securing items. It's a small detail that can make a big difference. 10. Notebook paper. Notebook paper may seem fragile, but it has practical uses in survival. It burns easily, making it an excellent fire starter when dry. It can also be used to write messages, leave directions, or signal for help. When layered, it can provide a small amount of insulation. Paper can also be shaped into simple tools or funnels. It's easy to ignore, but it becomes valuable when you need fire or communication. 11. Safety pins. Safety pins are tiny but extremely useful. They can secure bandages, repair torn clothing, or hold gear together when something breaks. They are also useful for removing splinters or handling small tasks that require precision. Because they are lightweight and easy to carry, they can always be available when needed. In emergencies, small tools often become the most important ones. 12. Glass jar. A glass jar is more than just storage. It can be used to boil water over a flame, making it safer to drink. It can also store clean water or protect important items from contamination. When used with a flame inside, it becomes a simple lantern that shields fire from wind. Having a container that can handle heat and liquids is extremely useful. It gives you more control over basic survival needs. 13. Cardboard. Cardboard is often thrown away, but it's actually useful material. It burns longer than paper, helping to sustain a fire when wood is limited. It can also be layered to provide insulation from cold ground, reducing heat loss. Cardboard can even be shaped or folded into simple structures or supports. It's not just waste, it's stored energy and material. 14. Backpack. A backpack is one of the most practical survival tools you already have. It allows you to carry essential items efficiently while keeping your hands free. It helps distribute weight, making movement easier and less exhausting. In survival situations, mobility is extremely important. Being able to move quickly and carry what you need can make a major difference. It's not just for convenience, it's for survival. 15. Candle. A candle provides more than just light. It offers a steady, controlled flame that can be used for warmth, signaling, or starting other fires. The wax can also be melted and used to extend the burn time of materials or seal small gaps. In dark or cold conditions, even a small flame can improve your situation significantly. It's simple, reliable, and incredibly useful when everything else fails. The truth is, survival isn't about having the best equipment. It's about understanding what you already have and seeing it differently. Because when something goes wrong, you won't have time to search for perfect tools. You'll only have what's around you. And the difference between panic and control is knowing what those things can actually do. Now you know, and that changes everything.